Hello everyone, I hope you guys are doing really well. My name's Eva and I want to thank you for joining me here. Just taking a nice deep breath, resting in gratitude for the opportunity to meet here together in the field, to center ourselves, to open ourselves to the reality of love, to the reality of our inherent eternal beingness, guiltless, free. One with our Creator, one with all creation, knowing ourselves as we truly are. The intention of this work today is for when your feelings get hurt, that maybe you could just return to this. If you feel like, we're moving around, we're walking around in the world, people are making choices that are different from ours. We're not, in phase with everybody that we talk to, and we are still healing through difficult relationship dynamics. And sometimes people say things, and even if it's somebody you don't know, like sometimes people comment on my videos and I don't know them, and I know that I'm not responsible for the way people perceive things, and I like to think about this work as if I've written a book or made a movie and I'm putting it out there, and other people can take meaning from that has nothing to do with the intention that I set out. I'm not responsible for how other people interpret anything. But it doesn't mean that it sometimes doesn't just initially kind of like sting, or you have conversations with somebody that you have had historically challenging relationships with. It could be, family members. I don't know. And they say things, and even though they're working and you're working on yourself, sometimes that dynamic comes back up and it hurts. People say things and it hurts. And we talk a lot about seeing from above and anchoring in our peace, but sometimes you get triggered as you're working through things and it hurts. So I just wanted to provide a place you could come back to whenever you need. You say, oh man, that stung. I remember Eva made that video and we rested together in unity and in peace and in love for just 5 minutes, and that brought me back to the center of myself, and I remembered who I am, and I could see in forgiveness and compassion clearly to release the pain of that dynamic. And I really believe in this quantum work that this connects throughout time. There's a lot of research coming out now in the scientific lens of things that, choices that you make or particle changes can affect the past. And I'm loving that this is coming out in scientific work now. This is something I've always believed, but there are different manifestations of things, and the more that could help people in their way in to see how sort of the non-linear nature of the quantum field, so in a sense like all time being attached to the now, and so the choices you make now can filter out into all time. So just taking some nice deep breaths, and this really does release us from the dynamics, and then maybe next time you're quicker to see how that other person might be playing out dynamics from their own pain, their own unhealed states, their own forgetting. We want to see each other in compassion so that forgiveness can come quickly, so we don't get lost in the clouds of forgetting. We don't want to hold a grudge. We don't want to hold defenses. And we don't want to see ourselves in like victimhood either. And we don't want to vilify other people. We want to release in the field of now. Yamai tio tipstan troati sinchikin tarai kinian tianatriato sonchakarat, hinimatro ruhiti sinchikin indratis. This will and is coming through as an inner child release, healing, just to hold. Kita torra hinayam takonointitik onotor koniancha kinitisa, shap nananti son so konon daranti simshinindrutu yototaki. Kitak orruhiniam shiritisi kitita, kitas oshitritisan yotorruhitisi oshonto konamnatra, inindrihia tokorruhinindritisi oshokorru, hinimniandratus ochakiritit anantatakunoyuntoyanita, himiandrayoso shinintrikitisi shindrorruitisi anatrum naisin chiritisin gitiataraisi otoyotoyata. This is also a release for, you know, if you are the kind of person who tends to like absorb the words and projections of other people and sort of take that on as a reflection of your worth. Yanaya totoa raisi taya sonja karatukinam natrain zotosham zakayas notro. This is in the heart. I mean, it's all over. This is coming through right now in the heart. Mia traitioto konamnati shanso korruitaiti tandra himayan yorhiniantai kitayat yotoshuiti indiri natraisi oshanto konamnat yaninda itioroyasin chikinindri hiat yamayat oraisi tishitiat okinandratis namdayayat osham sariti kian hiniandraisi osharraiti siasai shiniti Ikiana iniana inti aniandraya socorro indim datraisia shorritaya natra inianto corruiti sinchi kinindro yesinchi kinindisim sati initi sancha kinient siti sosham satrea yundorruitisia. Really breathing to release this tension. There's a lot of tension coming through in the heart. Let's work on this. Kinandrorru inatro orru Korruitaniam mahina hiniayan shotiason joyous otato toyunian. Hiarayatun yamadian dato yotokuni daya sonjani titi kimnat yanatruruhin. Yanatiatian sokunji yom daratu indi kaitiati daya no yonotayan imatorritisi shinyas. Yun sanandritios soshitisi sai kitakuno toto iniomdot. Yepiatorruitis in chikina tratiam natundo timna, hiniandraiotorritis, satratos in chacundam natri indietiot chirit iti tatin dario morum. Nice. Hiraiti toyani kanam natos ritas. Hikayatitia no corruinam nitian dorruhit. Sitato konitishim diasosham sikinindim. Hirietiot ki it yototam natishin sakanatra isin chikinindria madiet hurun de babashundok hiritisin jokorkihi santatos shamtratis natrayando korkiniam triatia sochishiti sisika. Simititit itirihondo raisan shom siritis titrikanandriatis yaptokorhinim sipiakonim daratis in chikinindritis ikayat yonot ontosham sikiatindri hyakkorki nata sonjamoto in taikoro hia inim natrainsio shonsot. Really making space. Kumnita. Yotoma. Kianainim naim. Lots of really, really nice release. Yes, now, beautiful. Moving out through the throat. Tot natra kinam nishin indisi kiniti and diotoi. Yaitindi koyoto yinishindi tisai. Oraitian. Ininda hikiepta. Humayan chikinindi sisisin. Chawoniam natriatiok. Hyoptiaosi. Hu uim maushnon miau. Initaitis in chakatitisai ashana sansana. Sindaiki tito yoporu inisim chitit. Releasing the past. We spend so much time in our heads reviewing the past and having conversations that aren't even happening and projecting the past into the future and just over worrying and over going through things about what you've said to other people and what other people have said to you. And these are morphogenetic imprints. And we are using the technology of this sort of enlightened sound code to release those morphogenetic imprints from holding them in static. Katratusum shikiniti ansakiraya totoyamnat, yanusham do orkinindis is natrikin yarit yok yot umatran, yan natrat shukaya sototo ikiya yotokoruata sachayetisaya. Kinayanian dori ti sinja koroham sinishin sinindriyoyot yo yatia tokunuin chitis. Sitis nian shayation yotok niti ayatos hikiata kurut. There's so much release coming through. Kiti soyato kuno nibishoti tiat. Oh, very good. Release from the tension. There's tension being held, burdens being held through this just past heaviness. Very beautiful. Amen. I think we're going to stop it there. Yes. Thank you so much for joining me in this beautiful release. Very, very powerful release. Thank you as always. Thank you to everyone who has liked and commented, and everyone who subscribes. Thank you to the members of the channel. Thank you to everyone who has participated in the sale going on till November 6th. Very powerful work coming through. All of the details for that and all of the ways that we can work together are always below in the description. Thank you again so much. God bless you, and I will see you next time.